everyone. Welcome to part 3 of The Climbers. When at last they were sure no one had followed them, Alma got down from Starbear's back and cried. "What will we do now?" she asked. "We can't go back." Starbear's nose pointed up. He sniffed the air. "The mountains," Alma said. "Of course." The townspeople feared the mountain settlers, but they had feared the forest and Starbear, and they had been wrong. Perhaps they were wrong about the mountains too. The higher they climbed, the colder it became. So Alma and Starbear set off. Alma shivered as it began to snow. Suddenly, Starbear stopped. He looked up towards the mountain where something galloped towards them. Alma gasped. It looked like a giant, hairy monster. But when the thing came to a stop, Alma saw that it was just a boy, and he was riding a tiger. The mountain boy wasn't covered in fur like Alma's uncle had said the settlers were. He was wrapped in a fur jumper to keep warm. "Who are you?" Alma asked. "I'm Tully," the boy said, "and this is Comet. Who are you?" "I'm Alma, and this is Starbear. We come from the forest town, but we can't go back there. We were hoping the mountain settlement would take us." The boy shook his head. "We just came from there," he said. "I found Comet after the forest was destroyed. She needed a new home, but the settlers thought she was sent by your town to destroy us." "The townspeople thought Starbear was sent by the settlement to destroy us!" Alma exclaimed. "Is that why they built that wall?" Tully asked, frowning. Alma nodded sadly. "I wish our people would talk to each other," said Tully. "Maybe if they did, they would understand that they don't need to be afraid." "The people in my town won't listen," said Alma. "Nor mine," said Tully, "which is why I have to find somewhere else, because I'm not leaving Comet. And I'm not leaving Starbear." "Come on," Tully said. "I know a path that leads to the other side of the mountains." He and Comet set off. Alma's heart beat faster as she and Starbear followed. "I didn't know there was another side of the mountain," she whispered. "The world must be a very big place, Starbear." On and on they walked, further than Alma ever knew was possible. They waded through white rivers and crossed golden prairies. When Tully and Alma grew tired, Comet and Starbear carried them upon their backs. And when they were done walking for the day, Tully and Alma picked the thorns and pebbles from the animals' paws. At last they saw in the distance a great city where everything was black and grey. "Even the air is grey," Alma said. "And greasy," Tully added, making a face. "I can taste it on my tongue." As they grew nearer, Comet's orange stripes turned black. A cloud of soot hid Starbear's white star, too. When they reached a grove just outside the city, they stopped. "You and Comet wait here," Alma said to Starbear. "Tully and I will see if we're welcome." Together, she and Tully crossed the bridge leading over a river that circled the city. They came to a gate. A guard stood behind it. "What do you want?" she asked. "We need a place to live," said Tully. Alma was looking past the guard into the city. The people had skin that had turned grey. Some of them looked up at her and scowled. "Go away," shouted one. "There's no room here," said the guard. "We have enough of you already." Alma hung her head and turned away. "Who do you think she meant by you?" asked Tully. "You're the only you, and I'm the only me, and she doesn't even know us." Alma shrugged. She was too hungry and tired to think. They returned to Comet and Starbear and set off again. On and on they walked until the trees turned to bush and the ground gave way to sand. The air grew hot and dry. So did Alma's throat, but there was no river or pool to be found. "Look," said Tully finally, "a town." Up ahead, Alma saw a chain of cheerful houses. They looked much more welcoming than the grey city. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for part 4.